like, how hard is it to put on a pair of gloves? Getting ready. All right. Got an unveiling to do. Freaking awesome. Why is it so? I'm a shorty, so I'm sure that I need to pull it up high. What's up, Kendrick? Sick. Seems badass. Yes. I got a brand new apron, you mod. Buddy gave it to me. Yes, they absolutely can be eaten. And will. Come on. There we go. What's up, Annie? Yes, exactly. Raccoon is going to be quite a bit different, obviously, than the beaver. And to be completely honest with you, I have no idea because I haven't eaten it. I just know people who do. I have to spend a couple moments petting him. What's up, Darkside? Yeah. He's pretty dang clean. He has neat scars on his ears. On both ears. Could be from going under barbed wire fences, but it probably is from fighting, to be honest with you. You break my heart. Be careful, Annie's in the house, so if anybody acts up, she's gonna boot your ass. Yes, I do skin it. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. This guy, I caught him in a trap, and he was alive when I got to him, so I had to dispatch him. He's got such clean fur. Funny, other than Garrett, Annie, you're the only person that knows where I'm doing this. Wow. Huge male. No, definitely won't, Reese. Oh, you aren't lucky. I wish I had raccoons way more where I am. They're gorgeous. He's got pretty neat scarred ears on both sides, which is pretty cool. I'll try to bust through them quick. Sorry for the light in the face. There you go. Sick. Oh, that's crazy. Crocs and boars, are you in Australia or are you in the United States? Whoa. Crazy. Poor guy. Wow. Indonesia, wow, that's so cool. That's so cool. Whoa. Whoa, he's so old. That's crazy. Oh, that's so crazy. Oh, wow, Dark Side. This is the first raccoon that I've ever actually trapped myself, and he's huge. And evidently he's old. I wish I could show you his mouth. It's crazy. His teeth are like... I've never seen raccoon teeth rolling down like this. It looks like a... So weird. Oh, he's crazy. He's huge. I don't know what the heck. This guy's so freaking fat. Old. Wow. Good playlist. What the fuck? Wow. It's insane. It's insane. He's got some enormous filled glands. Oh! So I would like to preserve this guy in a fashion to where if I want to, we can get him mounted whole with his feet and everything. So I'm trying to make as minimal amount of cuts as possible. I'm going from his heel as straight of a line as I can past his vent to his other heel. That will be hopefully the only laceration that I make on him. And I'll basically then peel him out into the top of his body. It's wild. So now I just finished that cut, connected it from his heel to his heel. What's up, guys? So now that I made that cut, that laceration, Ezekiel, it seems to work well, that's why. Sharp and works well. So I'm gonna do my best to not poke him in any other way. He's got the glands of a god. I can't believe his glands are so enormous. The only ones I've actually seen yet that are bigger, or sorry, that are even relative, that are not bigger, was that skunk I got. No, Croc. No, I'm not. I may. I don't care. That's funny. Hey, it's all relative, right? So, there's these glands, and it's crazy because he's got a hole behind these glands, which would make him almost seem like a female. It's wild. Sorry for the ugly mug, guys. I don't want to shine that light in your face. This one's going to have an enormous baculum. So, a raccoon will have a bone for a male reproductive organ. It's working right. It's working well. I wish that I could play music for you guys. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how to play music and not get copywritten. Made a little farther laceration towards the heel. Thank you. I am potentially going to eat this one. I preferably eat a younger one. Yeah, if you guys like it, I mean, I do a lot of this stuff, my buddy and I, as well as my brother. I got this guy in my own trap, so I'm super proud of it. The first raccoon that I've trapped in my own raccoon trap that I placed, so I'm super proud of it. And it's this huge old male. His teeth are almost completely worn down. I don't even know what that means. Dark side, I would do this raccoon the same way that I would do a beaver or any of the animals that I don't know and that I'm skeptical about. I would take its hindquarters and its back straps, and what I would do is season and brown, sear it, and then I would throw it into a crock pot with, you know, the holy trinity, like onions, whatever vegetables you want in some broth, and then simmer it for, you know, maybe 2, 3, 4 hours. And I bet you money it would turn out fantastic, or better than you'd think. Thanks, Michael. It's pretty fascinating to me as well, and I'm doing it. It's pretty dang wild, isn't it? It's pretty dang wild. Such a perfectionist that I don't like to cut anything or like any hair that I don't want to or need to, I mean. Hey, that's all relative. What stinks to one individual that may not stink to another individual, you know? No, I won't sell it. I'm going to keep it for myself. Of course, I'll never sell this. Yes, Devin, there's... Oh, that's cool that you're painting a clear raccoon, man. Yes, I am going to tan its hide, of course. I don't really want to say what they are up there. You'll just have to look and find out for yourself. I hope everybody's having a good night. And so, yes, there are varying... Obviously, I was just using this because of the last... It was one of the sharpest things I had last time. It was a fresh blade. I tried to use it. It worked well, so I was like, oh, I guess I'll try it. And it seems to work. Leonard, I've seen that, but I've never done that. I have seen that. Keep the fingers out of the way. So, since I'm planning on potentially having this one life-size mounted, because it's such an old, beautiful, amazing, gorgeous boar, it's old as can be, it's beautiful. It's my personal first raccoon that I've trapped in a dog-proof foothold for raccoon. And I did it in my home. So, he deserves as much honor and justice that he can. Thank you, Deb. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, Michael. Dang it. Come on. Come on. Kelly, you'd be surprised. It is legal, of course. Dude, Michael, that's crazy. Michael Burton. So, you know, my best friend Peace, who's in here with me, and my brother, you know, like Peace was like, he was like, I told him, you know, those last two that I got obviously were roadkill, which is unfortunate, but I got them. This one being the first one in the trap. So the first one was roadkill. The second one was roadkill. I thought that that one was huge. This one is huge. I was like, dude, this one is huge. I actually just waited. It was 25.2 pounds. I thought it was going to be 30 pounds, but it ended up being 25.2 pounds, according to the scale that I used. So, but his teeth are all worn down. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thanks, Squank. Today. It happened today. Yep, it happens, Savage. I think the same thing. It's an old boar, so he spread his genetics a lot all over the place. So, thanks, Australia. I love my Australian buddies. So, you know, I'll do my best to process the hide, and it has its own oils and excrement all over itself that is normal that happens. So, that's unavoidable. So anyways, I'm doing this one laceration. I'm trying to peel him off without making any other cuts so that I can preserve his hide perfectly. He was caught in a live trap, so he was alive when I got to him, so I obviously had to take care of him. But he's really old. I just have, of the 3 raccoons now that I've held in my hands, and of all the countless animals that I've seen in my life, this guy, he's got his canines, he has one canine completely gone. His other canine is snapped in half, and it's not from today. I can see it clearly. His other teeth are super worn down. It's crazy. He's a really old boar. So I was like, it's incredible. Yes, Oliver, I'll definitely show you when I get done. If you guys like this and want to see that stuff, man, please like and subscribe. Please. I need engagement so people can see this stuff. More people need to know. Yeah, I'll show you his teeth. It's crazy. It's crazy. If you relate it to any other animal, that's a wild animal. It's pretty intense how these glands are enormous. That you got to be really careful around a skunk or any weasel's gland. So, can you guys see those testicles? They're enormous. I shouldn't have even said that word, but trying to cut around them carefully. The song that's playing is Smooth Criminal by Michael. What a good song. That guy is roasting huge. It's crazy. I have to go around them. I really hope you're in here, Annie. You better take care of everything. Oh, I will, Fisher, of course. You got to make sure that you type those things better because there's a bunch of you guys got to be careful how you type it, otherwise my stream will get censored if you're not careful. Dude, I'm trying to do it as fast as possible, but doing it as perfect as possible. I don't want to do it wrongly. I don't want to do it poorly or wrong. Look at that. It's pretty wild. It's pretty freaking wild. It's not as easy as you think. Okay, just send a crap ton of likes. Yes. Evidently, raccoon will taste good. trying to work fast. I'm pretty turnt from the day. I'm super fatigued from training, and then the whole day I was out running trap lines. Had a mishap with a tire, so I had to walk forever to get service, to call a buddy and then wait for him to come help me. And so I'm zonked. Dude, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to move fast for you guys. I'm getting along. Once I get this off, we'll then strip the tail. It'll be super fun. So then once that happens, it's a breeze. Basically, the hardest part's if you're not trying to just cast aside the feet, or like the feet. And if you make nicks, then you have to re-sew. No, I'm doing it to get it mounted. Thanks, guys. I'm trying not to cut myself. What's up, Bear? Dude, what's up, P? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sorry, Crystal. You may believe that, but it's the way of life. I'm doing my best to preserve this animal for the rest of our lives. It'll, if it's done right, it can last lifetimes, basically. I haven't decided exactly if I'm going to make a hat or clothing specifically out of this guy, but I'm preserving him, I'm processing him, caping him, cutting him up, skinning him right now in a fashion to where if I want to, I can mount him life size, which would be probably the ideal thing to do for his age and what it is. Bangers tonight. Oh, see, Arn Klein, my brother or my buddy and I were talking about doing some tanning of our own and doing some bark tanning, etc. That's so cool. I've never brain tanned or tanned my own. Thanks, Soda. Thank you guys so much. I'm trying to, oh, yeah, no, exactly. Speely. Yes, I did. I did. Though, if you guys have been here prior, I've gotten 2 other raccoon prior to this over the last 2 weeks. They were both roadkill, and I just saved them to preserve the hide. This is the very first one that I've gotten, and in my trap, so it's like, what an honor. Super old boar. It's crazy. Wait till you guys see his mouth. It's pretty intense. So yeah, anyways, I've fantasized about having an entire wardrobe, varying clothing articles, pieces of clothing, and blankets, etc., all from fur and leather from the animals from my home. So this guy came from where I was literally born and raised. It's an honor. It was overwhelming. It's still overwhelming, but yeah, it's an honor. What an honor. What an honor. The very first raccoon I ever trap in my entire life, in a trap that I've set. Granted, they're my buddies, the traps. But a trap that I set in a spot that I found. And the first raccoon I ever trap in my life is this really old boar. Wild. I mean, I guess I might as well hang up the raccoon trapping, huh? Fuck. Psych. Nick, what's up, bro? It's going, you made me think of Epic Mealtime, and I love that show. One of the things that he says in one of the episodes, he's like superior species mixing inferior species in a pot to eat. It made me laugh. I don't care who you are, it's funny. Come on, don't want to cut yourself, mate. At Blue Bayou. So guys, look, I'll take a quick break. This is one of the gifts I got for Christmas. Buddy got me this. Got it yesterday. Thanks, Michael. I've gotten myself personally this year, I think 6 or 7 beaver. I think it's 6. And my buddy's gotten a few now. He got 3 days in a row at a spot we were trapping together. Oh, I love beaver fungus. I love them. And we only do it in a place where there's a bunch of agriculture, where the farmers and ranchers ask us to. And no matter what, we're not trying to get rid of all of them, because we never would want to do that. We deeply love them. I love beaver. They're one of my favorite animals. But we eat beaver and we use their fur for clothing. It's one of my favorite animals. And I'll continue to do that for the rest of my life. For sure. But of course, beaver are extremely beneficial and important for the ecosystem. And they are the greatest engineers to ever live. Other than my brothers. But they are the greatest engineers to ever exist. They built the biggest dam in the universe, evidently. The biggest dam on planet Earth. Yes, Tartar. Well, beaver can be nuisance animals, of course. They can definitely dam up situations, like I just said, on agriculture and stuff, in ways where then the ranchers just want to destroy them. So, some of my best friends have the guy who saved my butt tonight came and saved me when I had my tire issue. He is who I've been trapping some stuff on I've been trapping a bunch on his land. It's a classmate of mine. And he, they have so many acreage, and they have a bunch of varying water systems, irrigation ditches that run in from other creeks, etc. And they'll dam this stuff up, and they can't get their water to their crop/pastures for animals. So they'll spend endless times breaking down the dams, which they're perfectly fine with, but they would then shoot and leave the beaver, or they want them taken care of. So it's nice for somebody like myself and my friends who will go out there and properly harvest them and take care of their fur and their meat, rather than just letting it go to waste. But never would we ever try to take all of them from any spot. We love them so much. $280. A 280 I got when I was like 8 years old. There is no waste, even if you just discarded it onto the countryside, which I would never, ever do. I literally pick them up from that happening. But if it was to be just discarded, the quote buzzards and all of the varying, they'll be eaten by the bugs. They say the worms need to eat too. Now, I do my best, like I said, to not waste it. But there is no waste. But none of us want to take the life of any being just to do it. None of us. People may, but yeah, whatever. It's up tomorrow. Yeah. Life is precious. Oh, I guess I'm going to be doing a lot of fleshing on this guy. He is a biggin. Oh, it's crazy, crazy fatty. It's insane. It's insane how fatty this one is. And I know it's gruesome and it's a wild thing, but you know, I processed animals my entire life. Like I said, I was born into it. When you do things like this and you get into this area and you see what comes out of them, you can also, that's like another way for you to see their spore when it's ultra fresh, at least this part of their spore. I know that sounds goofy, but you get really good smell of them. You get really good viewing of this stuff, so you see what it looks like, and you'll know even better because you can squeeze it out. I'm just saying, you know, people don't do that stuff. I missed what you said, Michael. I'll scroll back up real quick. Oh, sorry. Tamara, that is actually a 280. It's not a 3030. I have a 3030 actually, but not that one. It's an open sight lever action. The 3030 is. Thumb got loose. This is, I've done this for all my life, Tartar. I just barely started to stream though. Dude, Nick, Michael, you guys, it's insane. It's insane. I'm trying to work so I can show you guys. My bad, but I just looked at his mouth really for the first time. I don't know why I haven't. I just am appalled with the teeth. Like I said, both incisors gone, and other teeth just. He has other teeth that are just rubbed really bad. See, I've seen and I've harvested my own bear and other animals. So you know when you know. I don't know what else to say. I was like, holy crap, he is. So he was in the trap, like I said, that I set up. And it was a foothold trap, dog proof. So he was alive when I got to him. And when I was walking up to him, I thought there was nothing in it. And I got like 50 yards away-ish, and I was like, oh my God, there's something in it. And when I first saw it, I thought it was already expired because the way that it was laying down. Then I was like, wait a second, you have it in a dog proof. It can't be. And so I like kept moving forward, and it was like really hunkered on the ground looking at me. I was like, wow, first time ever. First time ever. Oh yeah, fungus, you're right, exactly. And I do all of like the ungulates, and I do all of the field prep usually without it. It's just nice to have. Keeps your hands a little clean. You're right. You are absolutely right. And I do a lot of, I've done plenty of elk, deer, pronghorn, black bear, beaver, without gloves. Oh, he's definitely more raunchy than the last two, that's for sure. And all three have been males, so that's really neat. Yeah. Oh, his tail is huge. It's so wide, it's so wide. Let me give it this big more head in your life. That's right. I don't know if you can see him, Michael, but there's behind that. There's one. There's another one right there. There's another different one right there, and there's a different one right there. Those are 4 of the 7 mature bulls that I've harvested with a bow. I've harvested quite a few with a boomstick, as well as cow with both bow and boomstick. I harvested this guy this year with my bow, and then a cow with a boomstick with that one right there. Yeah, dude, I'll show you off those pictures. I don't know how well you can see them right there. Like I said, there's 5 right there in view that I have harvested with a bow. 4, sorry. That one right there that you can barely see, that one, I took one of my best friends in this life. He's Russian. He had never been hunting ever in his life, ever, never been in the woods. And I tell him to this day, he doesn't understand the experience he has. He doesn't understand, and it ruined it for him. He comes out with me, who is there's no end to your growth and learning. I've got to do it my entire life, and I've had a tag in my pocket since I was legally had a tag in my pocket, or 2. Sometimes I can have 3 in my pocket every single year since I was 12. And I've harvested elk every single year since I was 12, sometimes multiple. Anyways, like I said, I've done this my whole life. And he does not understand what he experienced that day. He goes out with me. We drive out to the mountains. He comes, stays the night with me. We wake up. We drive up hour and a half out to the mountains to where we were going to go. We hike in there, and we're getting into this spot at very, 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 very first light. I hear some bulls going off around us as we're getting in. As we get in, and right at first light, I'm telling you, this is how this one happened. The evidence is there. I don't know. I'm trying to tell you what happened. I let out one open reed. Now my calling has completely shifted. I use almost predominantly bull sounds to harvest bull elk now, but I let out this one cow call, and 3 different bulls light up really close. And this one, I was like, get down, he's coming. And this bull was following a cow that was prancing, looking attentively while he was zigzagging. And he ran, and I harvested that bull at about 18 yards with this kid who had never been elk hunting, never been in the hunting woods ever. And I'm like, hold it right in front of us. I'm like, hold here, I hold here. He was like, man, and he helped me pack that elk out, which was a cool experience. Totally random, but I've got all of the experiences, and all of them come with varying stories. Oh man, there's some Russians that are, dude, look, they have the ultimate wilderness. They have Siberia and all. I mean, there's ultimate wilderness in Russia for sure. Now, maybe not all of them archery hunt, but there are people who do, and they just have the ultimate wilderness. Ugh. That's funny that you say that. Well, this kid, I don't know, and he's from Altai. His family moved here. They live in the city, and he just he's one of the greatest athletes that I know. And I'm a fair athlete myself in varying ways. I'll try not to disclose too much, but he is one of the best athletes that I know. And I knew he would fall right into it. But yeah, just living in the city and his family not doing it, I guess, which is wild to me. But I forced him out. Now he's like, I just don't really like the experience. It was too easy for him, which, it's so sad because he just doesn't know. That experience comes once in every 10 or 15 years of elk hunting every year. Or you let out one little squeak and a bull comes running to his. I mean, it just doesn't happen like that. They're too smart now. Oh, Russia, Siberia, my gosh. That's just, I can't stop thinking about that. Not only do I just want to go up there for varying reasons, but the fact that they still have tiger. Imagine seeing a tiger, because that forest is the same forest. I'm trying not to shine the light at you so I'm not staring at you, my bad. That forest is the same, arboreal forest that is. Or is that the right terminology? It's the right coniferous forest, and in the same latitude as basically like, Canada and Alaska and all of that. It's like the same forest ecosystem, etc. as that, mid to northern Canada, into the north slopes and like that stuff. So it's like, and so our mountains and our stuff is very similar where I live. And I'm like, it'd be wild to see a tiger in that countryside in the snow. All right, guys. Give me 1 second. We'll strip its tail. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some sticks so we can strip its tail properly. Like I said, it's sad that I can't play music for you guys. What's up, Tar? So anyways, my bad, I'm back. So, I saw this trick, and it's worked for me the last 2 times I've employed it. I'm going to employ it over and over again if I absolutely need to. Let's see. One moment. One moment. Okay, so we'll try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Pork chops and applesauce. I have no idea. I haven't seen SNL since I was a little kid. Did not work yet. Sometimes it is that hard, sometimes I don't know. Sucks that I don't have him tied down. Come on. Trying really hard to do it right, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Is there a way to do that? Is there a way to trap it and push it? I have my guitar on my back. In an antique Cadillac. He was dressed like a 1950, half drunk and hollow-eyed. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why is it so hard? Solid country gold. I noticed a stranger was ghostly pale when he asked me for a light. He said, baby, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Can you put down guitar strings? Come on, buddy. Cause if you're big star bound, I'm warning you it's a long, hard ride. And he turned that car around. Many thanks. Can you pay your dues? Can you mourn the blues? Can you belong guitar string? My hands are tired. Yeah, it does probably have parasites. Being as old as it is. Folks cry when you play and sing. Can you pay your dues? Can you mourn the blues? And if a big star bound, let me wonder if the long hard ride. If you're big star bound, let me wonder if it's a long hard ride. Man, I'm trying to go. Sorry, it's so tired. I'm sweating my boozy off right now. I just cannot believe that I didn't get... Maybe it was because I started it so early, I guess. Maybe we'll have to try that. Sucks that I have to do this, but I'm gonna try it. Let's see, how should I do this? Well, that just happened. I broke his tail off. So, I didn't break the tail, but I broke the bone. It didn't work how I wanted it to. Focus. There ain't nothing like that good. What a freaking bosom. Oh my god, that's disgusting. It's so swollen and nasty, I gotta cut that thing out. Sorry, buddy, but it's happening. I wouldn't if it wasn't so bad, but it is so bad, so it's getting cut out. I'd prefer it to be mounted without that thing splayed open anyway. Screw it. Yeah, it makes me feel bad, but it's got to happen. It's too bad. It's like a big old baboon's. It's wild. It's all swollen. Yuck. Ouch. Close to it. Gotta be careful, right? See, I've done that so many times that it's like, well, can I get in, blood and whatever, You know, I've done it. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm already infected. Okay, that's getting taken care of. Sorry about that, but that is gone. Rough. That one was insane. Yeah, absolutely. We can make jerky out of raccoon. You can make jerky out of any meat. You guys are seeing it live on film, so I mean, if in the future it happens, then I guess we know what it happened from, right? It happens once about every gazillion strokes, but it's almost inevitable sometimes. That's why you just can't rush and just got to take it easy. It's just part of it. It may happen. Do I want it to? Absolutely not. I don't know why that one's always so hard to get out. Come on. Flashing lights. Oh, oh. That's not worm. What it is tendon from the tail when I rip the tail off. Flashing lights. Oh. Oh, they work fine because it's super sharp, and I just like the way that yeah, it works perfectly fine. Well, I've done this for a long time, and I've done so many animals that, you know, to each their own. It's everybody's own personal preference, and I never would have thought that I would use it, but it works great. You can really control where the tip is. It only has one. I like it. I like it. It's hard to explain. It's nice. Now I wish the tip of this blade was sharper because I've been using it too much to strip tails. Yeah, it sucks that I'm doing this, but I'm kind of just having to then peel that out real quick. It's giving you guys more camera time, but I broke the tail in half. A little less than half, but far enough. So, that worked nice. Could kind of peel it away from it some. Their tails are way longer than you'd think, though. Nick, I do. You're right. I just don't know if it'll work. I don't want to keep tearing it. Ugh, it was annoying. I can't believe that happened. Embarrassing, first off, but I don't have a pair of strippers. That's my fault. You can't let them slip away. You gotta. Ooh, look what together, so unpredictable. One thing I know for sure. You can't deny though. Dang, the tip of his tail is all the way to right there, so it's a good little ways still. I don't want to tear his tail. That's what I'm nervous about at this point. I don't want to tear the hair of the tail. So I could get a pair of pliers, but I'm nervous to tear the tail. And the handle of that feels better than that scalpel blade for sure. It's alright. I want you speaking. Ooh, look, we're together, together. You can only do so much with where you are and what you have around you. Everybody's circumstances are different, and that's the thing is I have friends from all over, from literally all over the world, but all over the United States. And I have friends of every shape and way and form. So, you know, I have friends, which is crazy to me because of where I live. I have friends who have told me that they have never seen a shooting star. I'm like, that is just mind boggling. Things like that. So, I mean, I've seen everything. And I have friends of every way, shape, and form. So, you know, I get it. I have friends who are vegetarian, vegan, etc. I get it. To a degree. I get that they are what they're doing, but my understanding is better. That's what I say conceitedly. Sucks. Sorry, buddy. Well, I guess I shouldn't say it sucks. What is rough is that he has such thick hair. Pretty fascinating, honestly. I'm sweating right now. I shouldn't be sweating so hard. I had pretty hard training today too, and such a long day out in the field, and yet I'm sweating. I don't want my hands to start cramping. Come on, be careful. It's funny because the way it immediately folds back over on itself. I'm on my Super 8, I'm on that Super 8. We're on that HD flat. Boom, boom, black. Faster, stronger, stronger. We got to beat that bounce. Pound. We got to beat that 808, that boom, boom in your town. My hand is cramping so bad. Sucker is dense. I had to do this with the badger. It's not fun. This is not fun. This aspect of it's just very tedious and not easy to do. I guess I should say that. That. Let the beat rock. Let the beat rock. Let the beat rock, rock, rock. There's only so much you can do, just like you said. Come on, think. You got to see. You seduce every man. This time you won't seduce me. That's okay, baby. Do what you please. Come on, bro. Dude, what the fuck? And I was so close too. I'm definitely saving it, and it's gonna hopefully get re-sewn back on, though it's so big you can't even tell. Still a disgusting shame. Come on. We'll deserve it. Wow, truly insane. I guess I should have left it on there, cut it off and left it on there until I got to a tail stripper. To say that I'm alright. Walked up to me. Man, his hair is so thick. It's crazy. So, we have a huge tail to there. Minus that. Wow. Makes me want to cry. I'm so sorry. Okay, that'll be with it. No matter what, I'll use that. Fudgeely, I'm sweating my butt off right now. Oops, come on. The mule deer that passed by on the screen just now was the last one that I harvested with a bow. Let's move forward with life. Three pennies in a ball, let cuh. Let me go this. Sometimes if people put their seats a couple creeks up. Never on no cheap stuff. Here we got expensive taste. Can I never press the brakes? Never wanna live it up. Playing hard to get, but she's willing to give it up. But we probably better. No man told me I'm the king. Watch me do my thing. Come on. Wow, his baculum is enormous. Wow. 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 I like to joke. I'm like, it's bigger than a lot of yours in the chat, huh? That's what I do. See if I can clean her off a little bit for you, so we can look at it and admire it. Zigzag papers. Making size. Some cars. Mean rides. Okay, hard to show you, but here is the entire bone. Look at it. Pretty dang cool. This is the tip. This is the back end. It's a bone. Yeah, it'll get used. Let's see. I was trying to think of a solid use for it for myself. Because, you know, I don't mix anything into my coffee. I drink coffee black. So what will I use it for? Other than, you know, to admire and say, man, I hope I stay that strong my entire life. Holy cock-a-bully. That's insanity. Whoa. Whoa. He's like a bear. That's insane. I'm not going to be able to get it all off. He's just got an enormous amount. Wow. Admirable. Wow. He's huge. It's just insane how big he actually is. God. What is that from? You used to just chew on when you're right. That person, my buddy who has been trapping with me and teaching me the trapping ways, he brought up those moonshiners and he brought up them using it in the as a dripper. So it makes sense that they do exactly what you're saying. Sleeping all day, staying up all night. We would walk on the beach and not their feet. Sleeping all day, staying up all. crazy. He's got a crazy amount of fat. It's just insane the amount of fat that this guy has. Stunning. Since I'm on his snout and he was just like in a good position to kind of give me a little bit of a break from what I'm doing, I like to go in from the snout and in that area. Oh yeah, his feet are awesome. I know, I agree. Okay. Too far gone at that point. There's this little like in lip that they've got like in between their canine and front lip, and the way that lip lays, it's really hard to get to if their mouth is not open. Nice. That works splendid. That worked splendidly. I mean, all this has to be done anyways. So. Splendid. What a good time to use the word. Sweet. So we did it. Now, if I was not going to life-size cape him, I would just cut around his hands and feet, unfortunately. Okay. So I got all of that taken care of. That's not easy to do. See, this isn't even a new razor blade that I'm using. It's one that I've already used. And so this is the other side. It's still whacking away. Shit's fucking tight. See if you just clear your path. Don't. Nothing else to go. I'm not going. Nothing else to go. By the way, I'm on my way. There'll be another day. Yeah, but don't worry, boy. Thanks. I don't know what you mean by being or being not a fake, but this is my life. I'm so grateful for this. Trying to get down to his paw. I don't know. By the way. I have no idea what's being said right now. You can see the Lexus and I got two Benzes. So I guess we start out. Sorry about that. Ooh. That's called cramping from dehydration and overtraining. You can keep that Lexus because I've got two Benzes. I'm in your hot in them because I've got the cool choices of some contact lenses. TV screens, margarita machines, and sweet marines. Got love for the. My hands are cramping so bad. Oh, gotta be careful so I don't cut myself. Shut them down like D-Town, my homie Valley. So I'm doing it as a taxidermist would do it. To get it ready for a life-size mount. They say my bandana breaks the dress code. It's always better to leave a little bit of fat and meat than it is to cut into the hide, so. Burning off in my Smokey and the Banditron. What the deal, Marsh nigga? Oops. Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, there's more than one way to do it, but you know, the way that I did it, I tried to do it with the least amount of cutting into his hide in any way. So I did one cut from his heel to there, and that's basically the only laceration that I made was from heel to heel. And from that point, you can basically peel it from the inside out. So if you have a better way to do it without losing, you know, you want to do as little cutting into the fur and onto his skin as possible. Oh man, I love deer jerky, of course. How can you go wrong with something like that? It'll be interesting to see the impact when I took care of him. I'm moving farther and farther away from you guys, just sliding. Sorry about that. Sucky. Kind of sucks when that starts to happen, of course. I'm going to try and work quick so I can get it out of here. If you catch my drift. Insane amount of fat. If you guys don't notice, we're getting really close to being done. So, like, I'll be done in just a few moments, really. Relative to what's been going on. Please like, please subscribe if you guys like what I'm doing, because I want to stream more while I'm out, which I have been while I'm out hunting, fishing, trapping, chasing stuff. But you know, hit that like button, like the crap out of the video, subscribe, turn on the notifications. That way when I do go live, you see a little bit of shameless self-shilling. Run the same lines that everybody else does. It's shameful that I'm cramping so bad, but it is what it is. Thankfully, it's not happening in wrestling practice right now. I have Arnold hanging on the wall too. A lot of Arnold and Bruce Lee. Come on. I'm having a hard time using my hands. I'm so sore. Trying not to complain. Look at that huge piece of fat. My arms, I'm breathing hard. Sorry, it's hilarious. Be careful of that. There we go. It's gotta cut your losses when you have them, you know. I hope you guys know we're like really close to done now. So it's a bloodshot over here. I pretty much peeled the whole inside already, so this will go really fast. looking for his ear. Yes, of course. But it's so cool right now. I'm gonna hang it. It's super late tonight, so I'm gonna do that later today. I'm gonna hang it in one of the sheds. Let it cool. I'll just do that later on today. But what I mean by done, yes, is processing the cape. It's 2:30 in the morning here, so I'm gonna get this taken care of, the hide, and then I'll hang it, and I will take care of the meat later. Gotta get through his eyes and then we're done. This in itself is so tiring, so this may be all that I'm doing tonight because I'm so exhausted from the day and from training, so my arms and everything are cramping really bad. My hands are freaking cramping like crazy. So it's off. The pelt is off. It's huge once again. It's insane. His front teeth are, all of his teeth are worn down completely. Wow. Well, I must have done it right, because, you know, his cranium is jelly. to show you the skull. Look at the front teeth. He's got no canines. His canines are completely gone on that side, and it's not from me. It's literally from life. Let me get that into that bag. Where is that bag? I have a bag. Oh, okay. Set aside for this. So I'll put its baculum and the skull in this bag. Sweet. Sick. Give me a moment because I'm going to take this and hang it out. I'm going to get rid of all this blood. That way it's not in here, and then we will look at the hide. Let me take this to the front. It was nice to do that whole thing with basically one blade. You saw that I used 2 different knives. I used a scalpel, but nonetheless, it was still, I'm going to wrap this up and then... use some of the dry. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to run this outside real quick and hang it. Sick. It's freaking badass. Dude, so I'll show you. Hopefully we can see him. He has crazy scars on both ears. One thing, he's ultra old. His teeth are completely, I'll shut this off right now. His teeth are completely worn, which is wild. It's wild. I'm so blessed. It's one of those things, it's hard to go back or go forward and beat this. How do you even? I'll put this in the freezer and then I'll wash my hands really fast. We'll get a little bit of water to clean him up. Wow. So, I have to show off my vibe a little bit. Yeah, I got this new apron. Nice, got to use it on a monster boar for the first time. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean up this stuff a little bit. Just give me just a brief sec. Sweet. Sweetness, sweetness, sweetness. Sweet. Sweet. We made the mishap with the tail, but you know, life is life. It happens, I guess. I'll regret it till but I'll be extremely grateful for this thing no matter what. Cool, 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 cool. This stuff is so cheap, I don't care to use it. It's no biggie. He's huge once again. Let me throw this stuff out. 'Cause I should have measured it while it was on the body. $41 inches. Can't believe how heavy it is. Swing so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie. Wow. Wow. I hope you guys can see. I think it's enormous. I can't believe how big it actually is. It's huge. It's literally huge. It's like, it's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. We're gonna get it flipped out. I'm gonna get it rolling up and then we'll put it away. Sing so good, make a grown man cry, sweet cherry pie. Thank you guys for chilling. You guys are freaking awesome. I just can't believe it. It's overwhelming, actually. It ended. It's contagious. Thank you so much for coming to me, buddy. Thank you so much. What a song. Slipping off across the riverbed, got that calculation, dropping droplets as to hear them breathe. That's what I mean. Oh, plays out. It's hard to do him justice because I kept him tubed, you know, so trying to kind of spread him out and get a good couple pics of him. Like this. It's cool, it's the trap spotted on his hand is there. He'll have a scar on his hand from the trap catching him. Victory's contagious. Always be like arcade kinds of fun. Yes, it's only can we play with the baby. Thank you guys so much. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. It's unreal. Just leaves me in awe. I don't even know what to say about it. It's so crazy to me. Just trying to be grateful about it. Doesn't happen very often that you get to harvest a super old boar first time in your life in your trap. As the first one that's in your trap for your first giant ever. Trapped raccoon. He's not perfectly centered, but alright. And then I'm going to clean his face quick because it deserves it. So wherever he's got blood, like his face right here where I dispatched him, I'm gonna clean it real quick. Yeah, it just is what it is. There's some blood there. From the impact of when I dispatched him. So I'm kind of breaking that stuff up and cleaning it real quick. straight to the towel. There is only so much you could do, but I'm trying to keep it from staining his face. Too much. Or if at all. That's cool. It seemed to have worked. Got rid of it all. Got it off his whiskers. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Okay. So I know it's a little bloody, but I got off all that so it doesn't stain it. See, I can't even, it's gonna be crazy. Like I said, it's so big, so old, my first one ever in a trap, that, you know, I'm contemplating getting it mounted. I want to. I really want to. I want to get him mounted and put him in the trophy room. I think that's what he deserves. Honestly, it's pretty crazy. Oh my god, he's huge. Okay, there was that, and I think I saw a little piece, but it's funny because there's barely any. There's barely any. I did really good. I got very, very lucky. I dispatched him well, so there's, like I said, barely any damage. There's no blood damage. Really lucky. I want to try to show you its ears. Hopefully I can. Can you see? So its ears got a scar on that side, and then I'll show you the other ear has multiple scars. See that? It's kind of hard for you to see, but it's got a kind of neat scar right there. See that? Both scars on both sides. So yeah, here it is. Look at that. We did it. I'm going to set up my phone really quick over here, and I'm going to take a little video of that and some pictures so that I can, that looked like it was kind of a cool viewing. Maybe I should. Look at that. Trying to pose for my camera. Can I see the whole thing? I don't know how to hold it. I don't know how to hold my hands. Ricky Bobby. Hopefully I'll quickly scan this video just to see if I at least got myself in frame. I try to document everything as well as I can. It's not easy, and sometimes it's too time consuming to do. I was in frame enough. In frame enough. Thank you, Aga. I think he's beautiful. Beautiful. It's unreal how pretty he is. It's unreal. We did good. It was a huge learning experience, and thank God for it. So thankful. I turn him inside out. I think that that's the right thing to do, but everybody I see does it slightly different. I'm turning him inside out. I'll pull his arms back out. That way they're not inside frozen. I'll pull them back out as well as I can. Stay there. Super glad that you guys hung out with me. I'm super glad that I can display this as well. It's very, very encouraging. Sweet. Get that in there. Get that in there. There you go. Tuck it. Tuck it. Tuck it. He sure is one stinky weasel. That's for sure. You stay. I said stay. I said to stay. That was my command. Let's get this back open now. It's off. It's obviously really cool, but it's always sad as well putting it away because it's gone. Sick. So I put the head, I'll put the head, the skull, that baculum, it's a reproductive organ bone, and I'll put this all together. And you know, when we go to flesh, we'll flesh a bunch of our animals at the same time, and then do both for ourselves, we'll do it ourselves, and we will, I think, it may be more efficient with a bunch of hides to send it off, I don't know. We're making a decision. We'll make that decision when the time comes. So I will get this stuff cleaned up, guys. I'm going to clean my body off, and then I'm going to have some food and crash out, just so y'all know. But I'm so thankful that you chilled and hung out. I can't express to you how thankful I am. Fuck it. I have multiple times actually. There's a picture right there. That's a 16-and-a-half-year-old bear that I harvested last year in the backcountry when I was chasing after bull elk with the boomstick opening day of rifle season. And then if you can see it up there, there's two different pictures of the last bear that I harvested with my bow. 7 yards off of one of my baits. Trophy black bear, both of them. That one was a cinnamon reddish color and that one was completely black. That one, I took a friend who had never been hunting before in his life, a different friend. This guy was a vegetarian as well, and he ate that bear with me that day. That was really cool. Helped me pack it out, of course. And then I harvested that bear when I was all alone. A couple, I was actually 3.2 miles in the backcountry when I killed that one. I almost forgot. It'll I guess there's another bag that's coming. Because I'm not sure, even if I get this mounted, I was thinking that even if I get it mounted, I just cut this open and I'm throwing it in there. And I will wrap it up into another bag. Even if I get it life-size mounted, and they can't reattach that small piece, I don't care, I'll still get it mounted. Capable of, I've had my hands on them many times now, actually. I love bear. I want to harvest a grizzly with my bow bad. As well as a wolf. So I'm going to mark that sucker. First coon in trap. So yeah, guys, awesome. Thank you so much for chilling with me. Super fun time. It took forever. I'm going to get cleaned up and I'm going to go eat and then I'm going to pass out. So I hope everybody has a good night. Thank you so much for kicking it with me. Again, everybody that's in here, if you like it, dude, like, subscribe. I will be live every day. It is a trophy size. Completely agree. Dude, thank you so much. That's funny. Did I accidentally... okay. Love you guys. Have a good night. I was watching since 3 a.m. Dude, fungus. Heading to safety meeting. I'm going to stretch out and I'm going to go eat. Have a good night, guys.